Make this up as well. Dylan, firstly, congratulations. Where does that performance rate across your Raith Rovers career so far?
Yeah, definitely right up there. I think especially the first half, it showed the quality that the boys do it in training all the time. The link-up play, and we're building up relationships, and it's probably hard because of the amount of attacking players we've got, the quality there. But I think today for the first 35 minutes was different class, and probably could have had a few more goals.
Talk to us about the goals. It's the most obvious place to start. You were on a 2-goal run, very quick succession, but very different finishes.
Yeah, just it's something that the gaffer had worked on. When we're going up the pitches, getting the areas, because when I pick up in the final third, I'm confident that I'm always going to create something and create chances. But as soon as Stance gets there, I know the quality that Stance has got. I just picked up a really good area. I knew he'd find me, and the way he passed was perfect. First one, I just come across it, and the pace was on it. And the second one, I think it was more a counter attack. We broke. I think Callum Smith does really well on this side, and I just thought to myself, if I can get in a position again at the back post, and again Stance, what he passed was perfect, and I just sat up nicely. So yeah.
How key is it to have that kind of level of faith in the guys that are around about you? These are the guys that you're trying to kind of keep out the team, but equally the guys that are going to deliver quality when it's needed. Yeah,
it's like I said, it's probably something that we were lacking last year was squad depth, and as much as it was last year, we wish we had it. This year, probably boys that aren't playing are thinking, I want to play, but we've got a really, really good group there, and there's boys itching to get on. The quality of the bench today, the boys that never even got on. So yeah, it's really good to have, and you've got to perform, because if you don't perform, these boys will be coming to take your place.
How significant a kind of pressure is that to have in your own back? With a disappointing outcome last week at Airdrie, there was some passages of play that were up to standard, but I know that speaking to you after the game, you're like, we can do better. Yeah. You're having that pressure of people sharp on your heels there. Is that getting better out of you? Do you think that's helping you find an extra 5 or 10%?
Yeah, definitely. I think you don't want to be comfortable knowing that you're playing week in, week out, or because you probably take your 5-10% off. If there's boys chipping, you see it in training the standard's different class, and if there's boys itching to get in, you've got to perform on a Saturday, and yeah, it's giving boys that extra 5-10%. And like you said, last week was probably disappointing. That hurt us, because we knew we could have, been a lot better and probably got something out of the game, even though we weren't that great. And it was something we worked on all week, is how can we bounce back, because it's our first defeat. But I thought, tell man, we thought we were different class.
Talk to us about defensive duties. I was speaking with the manager there about it was a massive contribution quite near the end there. Callum Smith is a goal-stopping challenge. But I did comment throughout the game that you were dropping back into pockets to cover, and there was this kind of symmetry that when somebody goes, somebody drops. Does that just come through a kind of sixth sense of playing together? Is that something that you've worked really hard on in training, that you've got to cover all areas of the pitch?
Yeah, we work on it. The gaffer builds on it all the time, that we've got to work for the team. It's not individuals. It's team effort. And like you said, I thought right from the front, the press, everyone, when it was coming back, boys were getting back on the line, covering positions, and like you say, it's relationships, and it's still a new squad. Boys are still learning to play with each other and understand each other. But I think in a short period of time, in terms of training and games now, I think it's starting to show, and yeah, long may it continue.
Of course, a kind of 5-6-7-0 victory would be wonderful, and you take the foot off the gas, and it's all that to be enjoyed. But I'm wondering if today actually kind of is really helpful for the squad on two parts, because it shows the football we can play, but it also shows that when battle's required, we can roll up the sleeve and do it.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of places like this as well, as I said it earlier, that if you want to be up there competing for leagues and playoffs and be right up there, you've got to come to places like this and dig in. It's never going to be easy. There's never going to be nice football for 90 minutes in the Championship. We've seen it. So yeah, it showed two sides of it. I thought first half, like I said, we could have played a few more goals. Football was different class, and second half, fair play to Ayr. I thought they threw everything at us, but I thought to a man defensively, I thought we were different class.
Dundee United next as the top two go head to head at the home of Scottish football, if not world football. Something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the games you want to be involved in, and the boys were talking about already. It's in terms of just straight back to training Monday, work hard, and we look forward to that. It's going to be exciting. I'm sure, like today, the fans were again with different class, and yeah, they'll come in their numbers for that one, I'm sure.
A word for the fans, because we'll all be making our way back to Langton with an earworm of your celebratory song. Does it follow you everywhere we go?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's like I said, the fans have been absolutely different class ever since I've came to the club. They've came even when things weren't going well for us. They still come at their numbers, they're singing away, and they're like our 12th man. And again today, when sort of last 15 minutes they've thrown everything at us, we're throwing bodies in line, they were there cheering behind us, and it gets boys through it. And yeah, they're different class, and especially when I hear my song, it gives you that wee 5-10% to keep going.
We're all in it together, aren't we?
Absolutely.